Are you thinking about running a raffle? Well, you need to think again. While they are legal in 47 out of the 50 states and in most of Canada, there are a lot of restrictions that go along with it. What is a raffle? Well, a raffle is anything that consideration is paid for tickets, like you sell tickets to something. The prize has a monetary value, beyond just like, you know, a four-leaf clover or something like that. And the winner is drawn by luck. There's no skill or knowledge required. If you've got those three things, you have a raffle. And in many states, they're very heavily regulated because the thought is that this is gambling, organized crime will be involved. It gets very complicated. However, remove any one of those elements, right? Pay for tickets, prize worth monetary value, drawn by chance, and you now have a sweepstake or door prize vice a raffle. So keep those three things in mind. Monetary consideration, prize of value, winner selected by pure chance. Remove one of those three things and you no longer have a raffle. It's like with fire, you need heat, fuel, and air. Remove any one of those and the fire dies. Same thing with raffles and door prizes. Okay, so the states, let me look at this real quick. The states that do not allow raffles at all are Alabama, Hawaii, and Utah. Cannot hold a raffle there at all. You can hold a raffle in Tennessee, though, for instance, if you comply with all the rules. First, your group must be a 501c3 charity. Second, you have to file an application with, no kidding, the state legislature to hold the raffle. And it gives a lot of details, costs, and prizes. And the legislature only considers those applications once a year. So I think it's February. You have to there's a deadline before that to get your application in. Then the legislature has to say, yes, you can have one, and then it's approved. And other states have similar restrictions. Not only do the states have restrictions, but counties and cities may have restrictions as well. So make sure you check all three of those before you try to hold a raffle, and make sure you're in full compliance. The fine in Tennessee, I think, is $1,500 for the first offense, and it goes up from there. So a lot of times I get groups that say, well, so-and-so held a raffle. I saw this other group held a raffle, and so why can't we? And I said, well, you can if you want to, but you're taking a chance and betting on the fact that you're not going to get caught. And truly, a lot of times they don't bother with the small potatoes, like smaller charities who run a raffle or something. But all it takes is one disgruntled supporter or ex-supporter or an unhappy ex-spouse or something like that to start kicking up a stink and turning you in for breaking the law, and boom, you're in a lot of trouble. So never operate on the theory that, well, I won't get caught. That's just a sure prescription for disaster, and that is really seriously legal advice. I think I spend half my time saying, no, you can't do that. That's a felony. So don't run a raffle unless you check your state, county, and city laws. Make sure you're in full compliance. Do consider holding a sweepstake instead, and don't try to be too cute and finesse this and say, well, you bought a dinner ticket, so you get a free entry into the sweepstakes. If you're doing that, you got to give one to everybody that walks in. You got to have people have a chance to get an entry without having actually buy the tickets, right? As soon as money's exchanging hand and a ticket is given, wink, wink, this is a sweepstake, not a raffle, you got a problem. You're just being too cute, and you're going to outsmart yourself and end up in jail. So I'll post some links in the comments of this that give the laws in Canada and in the U.S. As always, check your sources with the original document. All these compilations go out of date from time to time. So any questions on raffles and sweepstakes, just pop them in the comments below. For more information on raising money, please go to jdonate.com. See you there.